All right. Bang, 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 bang. Black Power is the General Seti. And I'm black at y'all ass again with this real fucking talk. Bang, 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 bang. I like that remix. Bang, bang. We black in the house, family. Yes, indeed. The crushing all holidays. Crushing all pagan holidays. General Seti is back in effect. That's right. I hope you sisters got your little candies, got your little gifts. I tried to give you niggas a little time to go and run on out. Let me go and run on out there and get my shit before Seti fuck my holiday up. I know. I know. That nigga Seti gonna drop the truth and I'm gonna have to accept it. So let me run on out here and quickly get my little gift for Seti come on in here and crush this shit. That's right. We ain't mad at you, sisters. We ain't mad at you. Y'all deserve a whole lot of things. But we got to do better under the circumstances and how we give what we give. You see what I'm saying? We got to do better out here. What's going on, family? Yeah, I know you out there, y'all. I know you niggas out there buying all that shit. I know you is. Sisters deserve it. Sisters deserve it. That's all right. They deserve it, but we can't be giving up, we out here breaking our backs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Both of us. You know what I'm saying? To give, you know what I'm saying? And, we giving it under some pagan occult shit. You understand? That's in actuality destroying us. You understand what I'm saying? Destroying us. All the goddamn Valentine's days that then came and went, and nigga in black relationships, for the most part, is in shambles. All you see is brothers and sisters on the goddamn Facebook, Instagram, you understand, going, now there's some family out there that's showing black power and showing black love, and I salute y'all. You understand what I'm saying? But these is one of these days, I'm gonna have to give me a chair right quick. Let me get my chair. Hold on, family. Yeah. Ain't gonna be no happy Valentine's Day. That one video had it right. That one movie, My Bloody Valentine. I was gonna name it My Bloody Valentine. You know what I'm saying? But I know that they probably would have been upset at me. And I'm trying to keep this shit up here moving and grooving for the family. So if I come but the day is coming. I'm working on that no holds barred, sarahsunseti.com. You know what I'm saying? I just had to get my energy rolling because I got so many things and now I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see me just, expanding and evolving. You know what I'm saying? Greater than I ever been. Greater than I ever been, family. Let me get some water. Let me get some water. You'll get some of this damn tea I got in this motherfucking sweet tea. Oh, yeah, I forgot I got some of this sweet tea in here. Get some of this sweet tea. Woo! That's right. And I don't want to, like I say, I don't want the sisters to be mad at me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to, because I know this y'all day. The niggas don't really get none. What y'all niggas get out there? You niggas do. You get a present on Valentine's Day. You might get the card, but that sister want a box with a motherfucking bow on it. And shit, you can't just come to no black woman with no goddamn candy and no goddamn card. Nigga, you gonna need somewhere to sleep tonight, nigga. come on Valentine's Day. Y'all know how y'all sisters do. Y'all put the full court press on the nigga on Valentine's Day. Let a black man show up with a motherfucking card and some candy. Nigga, you gonna be calling your homie, nigga, can I sleep on your couch tonight? She gonna put your ass up out of there. I got two 2 live streams tonight. And so I'm going to come out of one and go into the other. They both interrelated, but in a way that I have to separate. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, this is a very critical, I'm showing you very critical shit today. I didn't come up here to bump my guns. You know what I'm saying? The ancestors been talking to me about these holidays. And, you know, it hurt me in my heart, the things that they done to our people, and the shit been swept under the rug. A lot of this shit is occult, meaning that it's hidden. It's hidden in many symbolisms. You see what I'm saying? And so you have to know your enemy and know yourself. You got to know your enemy, you got to know yourself. You understand what I'm saying? The art of war teaches us that. If you only know yourself and you don't know your enemy, you got a 50% chance of winning. If you know your enemy and you don't know yourself, you got a 50% of winning. You understand what I'm saying? But if you know your enemy and you know yourself, then you know the whole demographics of the battlefield and you got the greater possibility of winning. Okay? And so a lot of times we don't want to tell the truth on master. Because a lot of us is scared of that. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of us scared of that. You know, if you ain't never watched that slavery is a documentary movie, Goodbye Uncle Tom. You need to try to get a hold of that and watch. You know what I'm saying? And it's segments throughout the movie where they show you different aspects of slavery. It was made by 2 Italian Europeans, white boys. And they was really giving up all the information on what really happened in the American slave trade. And at the end of it, it even showed some, the Black Panthers or a Black Panther type of group, starting a revolution in America. We talking about in the 70s and even coming in the house on the white people while they sleep and shit and grabbing their babies. And, this is what they show. Because they saying, before they led up to that, they showed all the things that their American white boy brother had done to us right here in this country. And they said to him, look, this is what you did to him. And this is what they want to do. So you better prepare for this. You see what I'm saying? Now, one of the segments in Goodbye Uncle Tom. See, I got to get started early today because I want to be able to hit all this and be effective in what I'm doing. One segment of that was, it was about maybe 20, 25, 30 brothers in a room. And it was about 3, 4 white boys, and they was in there training them how not to look the white man in his eye. Okay, I'm gonna just be 100, not to look him in his eye. You taught to look down at the tip of your shoe or the tip of his shoe. Anytime you come in, into a room with a white man in it or a white woman, you is not to look them in their eye. Okay, even right now today, if the police or whatever, you look them in their goddamn eye, they motherfucker liable to slap the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to see the soul. You know what I'm saying? Because the soul tell all. You know what I'm saying? In reality, they fear you. You see what I'm saying? And so they never want to see the look in your eye. You understand what I'm saying? When you put that glare on their ass. So you was always taught to look down at the tip of your goddamn shoe when you come into the presence of a white man or a white woman. Okay, you look down, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so, it was a point in that movie when, one of our brothers made a mistake. He looked up and caught the white boy in the eye. And the white boy just slapped him. Pah! Slapped him and shit. And he looked right back down, and as he was looking back, look back down at his shoe. You know what our brother said? He said, "Thank you, master. Thank you for slapping him." Pow, slapping him. He looked right back down. So you can't look a white man in his eye. It ain't about whether it's true. It's not whether right or wrong, nigga. You ain't supposed to be telling on the white man. That's the reality of it. You understand what I'm saying? Even when you look at even the abuse of children and of women. You understand what I'm saying? And you look on, and you go on and Google it. You understand what I'm saying? You will see all these battered women. Just look up battered women. And what they're going to show you, they'll show you a bunch of images, right? And then they'll show you the women with like tape across their mouth. You understand what I'm saying? Silence. So you getting your ass whooped, but you better not say a damn. And even the children had a strip of tape across their mouth. Silence. You know what I'm saying? Eyes is black and swelled up and shit, this, that, and the third. So that this is a premise of them to be able to whoop our ass. And, we can't even cry out. We can't even cry out. You better not say shit. So it ain't about right or wrong. See, that's why you cannot stay under oppression and not fight back. You understand what I'm saying? Not say nothing. And see, the reality of it is, even to this day, we still being critically crippled by these slavery indoctrinations and generational indoctrination to where we don't even know why we doing it. You know what I'm saying? But most motherfuckers say, if motherfucker go out there and the police out there and niggas, and it come time for a motherfucker to step up for his family, nigga ain't going out there. Nigga ain't going out there. You understand? Because he's, that strip over his mouth. Don't say shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't say a motherfucking thing. Motherfuckers could drop dead up out there and everything, but we taught not to say a motherfucking thing, and that's what niggas is indoctrinated into doing. Not to speak up to the master at all. You know what I'm saying? Not to speak up to the master at all. And if you do, nigga, he's most definitely gonna put the hammer down on your ass. Very rarely do we come out on top when it come time to speaking up on the master. That's why when you say shit, even on these social networks, you got to watch how you say it. You see what I'm saying? If I came that full-fledged Seti, nigga, I wouldn't be on here. You know what I'm saying? Though that's me, and I'm getting a platform where I'm able to do that. So, but I can still express myself at the same time, but I don't need to be no parameters on me because, too many of our brothers and sisters had to look down at their feet in 2019 for me to be doing any type of, me censoring any motherfucking thing. I'm just going to be 100, so I'm not here I'm doing this just enough so I can get this message to my family. But as soon as I get a platform where I can go all the fucking way in, that's where I'm going, because that's where I need to go. Too many of our family have, looked down, you know what I'm saying, and bear the pressure and the punishment, the brutality, the inhumane treatment for in 2019, we as African people still looking down at our motherfucking tips of our shoes when it come time to tell the truth. We holiday niggas. That's what we are. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the time, that's the only time we had the opportunity to do something. Have a little fun or something. You know what I'm saying? White boy might let you turn up on one of the holidays. You know what I'm saying? And so we've always been structured. You know what I'm saying? To have our fun around the holiday. And most of the time, it ain't got shit to do with us at all. At all. You see what I'm saying? And so me and Pharaoh been doing the holidays, and I already knew that it was gonna be profound. That because every fucking month is two motherfucking holidays, but they got one major holiday damn near every motherfucking month. You understand what I'm saying? When niggas is spending, and you gonna be intoxicated like a motherfucker. Each one of them, you intoxicated. You know what I'm saying? All type of sexual perversion on all of them. You understand what I'm saying? We think it's just, we just having a little fun. No, nigga, we ain't having no fun. We losing. You understand what I'm saying? We losing and we continuing to lose. That's why when we sit up here and over and over and over and we patronize motherfuckers that's trying to destroy us, we losing. And it's a slave mentality for you to say we just having fuck fun, nigga. It's time to get free and get redemption for our people and get economic power. You understand what I'm saying? Over our community where it don't require but nobody but the African man and woman to make all the goddamn decision. We don't give a fuck what y'all say or what y'all do. We in full control of our destiny. And until we got in that boat, we ain't got no time for no goddamn fun because other people are in that predicament where they can make full decisions on the direction of their community. Okay, we're not doing that at all and don't even know to do that. We done been talked out of we done been indoctrinated out of everything that is of a strong people, the desires of a strong people. We don't have no fucking aspiration. All niggas want to be is modern day dope fiends. Niggas rapping about leaning and popping pills and shit. You know what I'm saying? Raping women. See, y'all don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? We talk about Bill Cosby. We talk about the motherfucking R. Kelly. But listen to all them other niggas out there rapping. They been talking about dropping shit in women's drinks and shit. Niggas ain't saying shit. You know what I'm saying? Till somebody drop one of your daughters or one of your sisters or one of your mama drink, and then it's a problem, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got, you know, this is the level we ain't got no man. Where's black manhood today? You know what I'm saying? And so we do everything under pressure and under threat because, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't control our destiny. I got to speak to my brothers out there today because we got to look out for one another, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We got to make it better for one another. But we want to beef with one another. We don't understand that the black man is the strongest team on the planet right now. You know what I'm saying? And if we would just look out for one motherfucking another, we'd be tight, way tight, nigga. We wouldn't have to worry about a motherfucking thing. But now I got to worry about whether if I go out here, whether my brother gonna bust me upside the motherfucking head, try to rob my woman, rob my granny, and do all this shit. It's you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then when it's required of you to flip that and take that energy and go out here and protect these sisters and these children, you won't do it. Okay? And so it's time to come up out. You have to detox from the system. Okay? That's what we're talking about today. Valentine's Day, which is a very sinister holiday. You know what I'm saying? It's a very sinister holiday. You know, I'm going to talk on it a greater depth today than I did when I did, the holiday Holocaust. You know, where I touched on a lot of the holidays. You know what I'm saying? We understand Lupercalia. Okay, Lupercalia, which was a Roman holiday. I've been over the Bacchanalia. Okay, these are all Roman holidays. And we went over the fact that the majority of these holidays is based on the sexual orientation of Pan, which is the goat god of the Greco-Roman civilization. And he was an animalistic, perverted god. Okay? And what you see, even when you're looking at, Valentine's Day, the first thing that pop up is Cupid. You see what I'm saying? With the fucking arrow and shit, shooting the motherfucker in the heart. And as Pharaoh said, the other one, Eros, if I'm not, or whichever one, shoot you in the ass. You understand what I'm saying? All type of perverted, But the thing is, the first thing when you look at Eros, which is the Roman version of Cupid. You understand what I'm saying? Cupid being the Greek and Eros being the Roman. You see, you're looking and seeing that Eros is the root of erotic. You understand what I'm saying? And I remember that motherfucking crazy ass song by Prince, Erotic City. You understand what I'm saying? And you think about the shit that nigga was talking on that goddamn song. And your question becomes, my first question, and I ask it all, how the fuck can a baby be the god of love? You understand? And not just any kind of goddamn love, erotic love. You understand what I'm saying? That in itself, motherfuckers need to back out right there. That's a very serious motherfucking question. How can a baby be the god of erotic love? You see what I'm saying? So right there, you got the Cupid. And, Lupercalia also, because when you're talking about Luper, You know, you talking about the dog. You not just any dog, the female dog, the bitch. You see what I'm saying? You're talking about the female wolf, Lupercalia. So that right there is the worship of the she-wolf. You see what I'm saying? And so you right there not understanding this shit. You know what I'm saying? You into some bestial type of, and this ain't the animal spirit of our ancestors. You see what I'm saying? Because you never seen our ancestors copulate with animals and shit. You see it on the walls, just out in the open. You don't see none of that shit. When you go to the Greco-Roman, you know, you go and look at that shit on their wall, they straight up and down with their shit. Ain't no wondering whether they fucking the animals, they fucking them because they show you them. That's what they up there doing. You know what I'm saying? So right there, when you're talking about Valentine, when you pull the veil back already, you got pedophilia, because right here you got a baby, erotic. You understand? Pedophilia. And everybody know that pedophilia was highly acceptable in the Greco-Roman world. It was one of the dominant forms of their sexuality, perverted sexuality. You see what I'm saying? I don't, you know, and so they got it where, you know, it's illegal for you to put naked children up, and that's the way it should be. If that's the fucking case, it shouldn't be no Greco-Roman images on the fucking internet at all. That shit should be, they should ban, see, but they won't do it. You know what I'm saying? If that was the case, if they was really pressing down on pedophilia, they would probably have to ban Greco-Roman history. It shouldn't even be taught. You understand? Because there's so much in it, and it's still that way. If I was to take certain images off of that Greco-Roman shit, you could put it up on the internet. But if I tried to put that shit on a video and put that shit on YouTube, they would block the fuck out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how wild it is. You see what I'm saying? So once you understand, number one, that pedophilia, bestiality, homosexuality was the most profound and most practiced perverted sexuality of Greece and Roman. When you look any of their holidays, that's the basis of it. So when you indulge in it, nigga, you know, so a man think of in his heart, so is he. I'm not dealing with that. You understand? That's why I've always, from the making of the white man, I've always, when I did the Jesus myth, you understand what I'm saying? I was one of the first ones that came out and showed that Jesus was a homosexual to white people. Because when you look, and I'm going to show today, when you look at Jesus and John the Beloved, and you always see the same, you know what I'm saying? The same, you know, perverted where, you know, paintings where this young boy is leaning all on Jesus and this, that, and all type of sexually compromising positions. I said, what the fuck is this? Don't y'all see that? You know what I'm saying? So many people don't see it because they, you know, it's acceptable to them, and it's there on the subliminal because because we've been taught to look down at the tip of our motherfucking shoes, we don't acknowledge it, and many people out there have been compromised because some of these things very well may have happened to them. And so in shame, they don't say shit. They keep their motherfucking mouth closed. And that's when, again, when you looking at all of the abused children, you could Google and shit, and I guarantee you, you're going to see where the man hands is over their mouth and shit. The tears is running down their eyes because they teaching our people and even their own people to suffer and shut the fuck up about it. You understand what I'm saying? Don't say a goddamn thing about it. And then when you do say something, you got to be, you know, you got to be in some type of guidelines on how you speak about it. Fuck that. You see, we got to break up out of that. You understand what I'm saying? So again, we're going to also see, you know, that this is what you call, you know, when you talk about Pan, you talk about Cupid, you know, very close related deities of Saturn, which is Kronos. You understand? Saturn, which is Kronos, because Pan is the grandson of Saturn. You see what I'm saying? So when you look at the Capricorn in January and December, you will see that, you know, Janus and, you know, New Year's Eve, you see that Saturn and Kronos which is Father Time, and then you see Eros, Cupid. You understand what I'm saying? Bacchus. You understand, which is the New Year's baby. You see what I'm saying? But we all know that Cronus ate his children. You know what I'm saying? But, and don't even talk about, and a lot of people bring up the fact that he did eat his children, but they don't even talk about the fact that he also murdered his own father. So this motherfucker was in so much lust for power, you know what I'm saying, that he murdered everybody in his family. And you can see that all down through the Greco-Roman, any European rule, whether it was in Europe or whether they always was mama against daddy, daddy against the children, murders, even when the goddamn Ptolemy came in power in Egypt, they was murdering one motherfucking another and shit that had never been heard of. Soon as they show up, you know, it's a murderous beef between father and son, mother and daughter, mother and son, so on and so forth. So you see that Cronus mentality to murder the children, you know what I'm saying, all throughout their society. And that's why, you know, I'm warming up, family. We're going to get to the images, but I want you to get the root of what I'm dealing with. When you're talking about the demon seed, when you're talking about what's that Rosemary Baby and Damien and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I was looking up all of these young child murderers and shit, you understand what I'm saying? Because it's just like animals that have been trained, you know, that, you know, especially, you know, I take for instance like a pit bull. You understand what I'm saying? When if they've been fighting and it's in their blood to fight and shit, they pass that shit down in their genes to where, man, the little pit bull come up out the motherfucking womb of the damn, you know, of his mama already trying to lock. You know what I'm saying? I know all the G's already know. Goddamn, you know, they be little as hell already trying to lock. You know what I'm saying? You can see them and shit shaking, you know, trying to grab their other little puppies and shit, shaking them and shit. So because of the Cronus effect of them murdering them babies and shit for so long till the children come out more vicious at birth, prepared to defend themselves in order to live. They already know and shit. You know what I'm saying? That so sometimes they have that murderous trait at a young age to where shit, you have these young kids out here murdering their goddamn parents and they don't even be, you know, they be 10 and, you know what I'm saying, 11 and shit. You know, they already in that Damien type of mind, in that demon seed type of mind. These are facts. You know what I'm saying? And so we're going to also talk about in the Valentine, you know, you talking about raping and shit, you're going to see that Pan, you know what I'm saying? And when we talk about Lupercalia, you know what I'm saying? You know, even though, you know, it's the worship of the wolf, the she-wolf, the bitch, Pan was also highly venerated. And so Pan, regardless to whatever festival, Roman festival that was celebrated, Pan was always celebrated because he's the definition of their sexual orientation. He exemplifies their sexual orientation. So you're going to always see Pan, you know, in every Saturnalia, Bacchanalia, and Lupercalia, all of these holidays of the Roman Empire, you see that Pan is all, and he's a rapist. And the majority of the Greco-Roman god, a very vast majority of them, are rapists. You got many stories where they're raping, taking kids and shit, kidnapping kids. Zeus, Jupiter, kidnap Gandamindi. You understand? A little boy kidnaps him, takes him back to Mount Olympus. And, you know, the thing is, you know, it's usually the god's cupbearer. And that's no different than the Catholic priest and they little altar boys. You see what I'm saying? So when you look at all these Greco-Roman guys, they cupbearer, little boy and shit. And they, you know, and you see this. And so that's the same thing with Jesus and John the Beloved. You understand? And so when you see that is usually the cupbearer, and then you see at Mass, you see the priest in there with the chalice or the Eucharist. You understand? Which is the cup. in which, you know, you say, this is the blood of Jesus, this is the, and we're going to talk about that. You see, that's a blood sacrifice. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's a cannibalistic ritual, because symbolically, you eating flesh and you eating the blood of a man. And I'm trying to think to myself, I'm saying, God damn, what the fuck do they kind of hypnosis they got these people under to be out here fucking, you know, in these sick ass goddamn rituals like this? You know what I'm saying? Now, we're not playing no motherfucking games, man. It's too late in the game to be playing games. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to talk about, you know, we're going to talk about, you know, the purest heart. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about that heart shit. We're going to talk about, because really what it's doing is going back to slavery and what they did to our people. And see, a lot of people don't, you know, we hear the little, you know, the PG version of slavery, but they don't want to talk about when they skinned our people, they ate our people, they ate, you know, okay, I want y'all to understand that. Even on Goodbye Uncle Tom, they talk about that they ate African flesh, okay? And that's going to require, you know, in the next video coming up after this one, we're going to get off into the dietary of, you know, a lot of the people that feed us. See what the fuck they eat, and just see in general what the fuck peoples is eating out here. You know what I'm saying, man? It's a wrap on all that shit, man. If we gonna be a revolutionary people, we got to take control of our goddamn food source. 100 and total control of our food source. Cause we out, nigga, listen here, nigga. I'm growing every fucking year. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I say, I'm not no vegetarian, but I'm not eating a whole lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna end up being very soon. I'm very convinced. You know, I don't need not just, you know, the one thing is a lot of vegetarians out here that think they holier than thou, and that be my problem with it. Just because, you know, you're a vegetarian, that don't mean you got to get in fucking heaven free card. You got your diet together, but get your motherfucking mind right and your personality together. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but I understand that, you know, I understand exactly what a lot of the family that are vegetarians or fruitarians, whatever one they may choose to be, why they've chosen that path, you know, and it's a very wise path at the end of the day. Does that mean that every motherfucker eating a vegetable and a fruit is a good African? No, that ain't what it means. But in the completion of us and being a whole African, that's a major part of it is our diet. We cannot go to war with the people that control our food source. And they poisoning the fuck out of us, man. These people eat. You won't even believe what the fuck. Man, it's shocking. And, you know, and a lot of what is in Valentine's Day, and which I'm going to get off into very quickly, you understand, it's very critical that we understand that this is a ritual. This is a ceremony, a ceremony of pedophilic, you understand, bestial people. You understand what I'm saying? Who love the lust of blood and flesh. You understand what I'm saying? Bestial acts. You understand what I'm saying? You know, and things of that nature, shit that we are horrified of. But through symbolism, they've hidden it in the symbolism. They've dumbed it down in the symbolism, and you won't see it unless somebody pull back the veil in order for you to see. And so I want to pull back the veil today. You see what I'm saying? I want to pull back the veil today. Now, let me see how my family doing out there. Y'all all right out there? Y'all all right out there? If you ain't all right, you better get all right. You all right? Okay. Let me get you know what? Let me get this. Well, you know what? I could go up and down this motherfucker right here because this is a beast. This is a beast lecture right here. Ain't no motherfucking going wrong with this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and get ready to get y'all these visuals. You know what I'm saying? Let me go and get y'all these visuals. Matter of fact, matter of fact, before I do that, hold up. I got a couple of videos that I want to bring up. I want to bring these videos up. Let me get these videos up. And then I'm gonna go hard. And then when I get finished with that, baby, we coming right on up out of this. And we going right back into do you know what the hell you eat? Because if you don't, baby, you in trouble. You in trouble. Okay, I got that one up. Okay. Okay. Let me get old wicked Rihanna up there. You know what I'm saying? Try to have respect as much as I could, but I can't have no more. Can't have no more. You see what I'm saying? Can't have no more. Cause you out here on that Luciferian shit right with the rest of them Negro. Okay? All right, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good at this time. I'm good. I'm good. Let me go hard by. Looper. Look at old Looper. Let me get my monitor up on my phone, family. I hope y'all good out there, family. Hope you're good out there. I'm just getting my monitor up. All right, fam. I'm in the house. So we didn't went over. I gave you a preliminary of what this is all about. Okay, good. I got the monitor up, so I'm seeing everything that's out there. Good. Okay. And so again, when you're talking about Lupercalia, this was a holiday that happened February 15th in the Roman Empire. You understand what I'm saying? It was also Juno, which is the goddess, the Greco-Roman goddess of marriage. So it was a fertility because you're moving close to springtime. And so many of them holidays in spring was about fertility because life is being reborn again, coming out of the winter period. Okay. So we see right there when you talk about Lupercalia, you understand what I'm saying? You talking about the veneration of the female wolf. You see what I'm saying? We talking about the root of Valentine's Day. And you talking, we already, when you see Cupid, you see Eros, that right there is the main evidence of that. Okay? But you got to, they know the little baby. You know how motherfuckers is, oh, the little baby, don't even know how wicked he is. Don't even know what the wicked origins of the understanding about that damn baby is. Okay? And then we're going to talk about the heart. You know what I'm saying? The heart with the arrow through. Nobody even, nobody even understands that. You know what that is. You understand? Because in essence, that's Saturnalian. You understand? Don't no goddamn heart look like that. And then another thing, you're talking about love and love. Don't love me like that. Okay? I don't want no motherfucking arrow through my heart. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all don't even look at that. And we're going to get off into that because so-called the Jesus, the bloody Jesus who got the arrow stuck through his motherfucking rib cage up into his heart. And then you got old Dracul. You understand? When you get ready to deal with the vampire, you got to put the stake through the heart. That ain't no motherfucking love. That's a blood ritual. Even when you're talking about the Aztecs and the motherfuckers carving the motherfucking heart up out the chest. You see what I'm saying? You don't understand. This is not no love. When the fuck, I don't understand how the fuck an arrow with a motherfucker going through a motherfucker heart mean they in love with you. That don't motherfucker, that's death. Nigga, if a motherfucker arrow go through your heart, motherfucker, that's death. Let's deal with it. Who fooled you into believing that meant some kind of love. You see what I'm saying? So we talking about Lupercalia, pagan love festival, sexual orgies. We already been through this, and I don't want to, you go back and watch the other ones, the Michael Jackson and R. Kelly is a heavy one. If you want to get off into all the sexual orgies that still go on at spring break, Mardi Gras, all of that. That's Lupercalia. That's Saturnalia. That's Bacchanalia. Okay? And everybody know Freaknik for the niggas who caught up into the wicked ways of the beast, don't know no other way, can't stand up for their own culture and say, no, I'm a god, I'm a goddess. This is just not something I'm going to indulge in. I'm greater than this. You understand? To indulge in this is the destruction of me and my people. And I can't be involved in the fornication. You see what I'm saying? All type of pornography, and you understand that pan is porn. You don't understand that. So that's all the sexual perverted shit. You understand? Adultery. You know what I'm saying? During these goddamn holidays, you can hook up with any goddamn body out there. It don't matter. That's why they put them goddamn masks on their face and shit, so they can hide and not feel responsible for the sick shit that they doing. Rape, we understand that. You go look it up. Go do your research of how many rapes go on during the festivals of the white man's world, whether it's spring break, whether it's Mardi Gras, any of them got, even Freaknik. They had to shut that shit down because niggas is out there perverted and just doing all type of disrespectful, not only to the women, but to men. You see what I'm saying? That's another thing why niggas can't stand up, because too many of you niggas out there been violated. You understand what I'm saying? We got to bring an end to this shit. You understand what I'm saying? We got to bring it in. Lust. You understand what I'm saying? So when you're talking about Cupid, you ain't talking about Venus and all these is whores. You understand what I'm saying? Venus is a whore. You understand? A lot of people try to equate her with Isis, but Isis is the most perfect wife. She never ever had no relationships other than with Osiris. Okay, she was the most excellent and perfect mother. She was the most excellent and perfect sister. You cannot equate Venus or no European goddess with the most beautiful and most greatest of all goddesses that ever ruled on, was ever worshipped on this planet, was that black goddess, that black woman, queen, empress, goddess, Set. You see what I'm saying? Sex with minors. We talking about Lupercalia. We talking about Saturnalia. We talking about Bacchanalia, which is modern day New Year's, modern day spring break, all that sick festivals and shit you niggas indulge in. Drunkenness. We talking about Bacchus, who is also a child. You see, and I brought that up. Even when you're talking and understand that Bacchus is Jesus, baby Jesus. And you see wine is connected to Jesus and Bacchus. You see what I'm saying? So when Michael Jackson called and the boy said he called the wine Jesus juice, we don't understand what the fuck that meant. Somebody had a deep understanding that Jesus was Bacchus and that both of them were gods of the vine, gods of the grape. Yes, that's right. And God and Jesus said that I am the vine and my Father is the vine dresser. Okay, fertility goddesses and all of this, where you come out there naked and you do anything. They just throw themselves out there, and you could be, you could in one night stands and shit and whatever. You could go. They even at Lupercalia, they had it where they put their name in a goddamn bowl, and the women and then the man go in there and pick that name, and you can have that woman for the whole damn festival. You can have that woman. So that's what they got, that Be My Valentine. And you go in there in your classroom and you pick a name out of there, and then you have to bring that person a Valentine. You see what I'm saying? That's what they doing today. Homosexuality and everything else. We understand that. Okay. So in Roman mythology, Lupercus is a god sometimes identified with the Roman god for Nous, who is Pan, who is the Roman equivalent of the Greek god Pan. Okay, Lupercus is the god of shepherds. His festival celebrated on the anniversary of the founding of his temple on February 15th, where was called the Lupercalia. His priest wore goat skins. Okay, his priest wore goat skin. And I want to jump right to that. You know what I'm saying? I want to jump right to that. Where's his priest at? I got some hot shit in here, family. Okay, here they is right here. And I'm gonna go hard body immediately. Okay, and you see them wearing goat skins, and they would take goat blood and put it all over their body, and they would run through the streets during the festival. They would have strips of goat skin that was woven together like a braid, and they would go out, dip them. They like whips. You understand what I'm saying? The whip was made from thin strips of goat hide, braided together, dipped in goat's blood. The whip was called the febra. And that's where you get to this month of February. Okay? And you see, you know, my bloody vibe. So this is where you get my blood, but it's going to get deeper than that. Because you'll see them, let me go down here. You'll see them running through the damn streets, right? And hitting the women. You understand what I'm saying? They even got statues of them, hitting the women with the bloody goat hide. And you see right there, it's a whip. You see what I'm saying? It's a whip. And then you got the goddamn statues up there in the museum of Lupercalia. This statue is Lupercalia. Okay, and they put all this blood on their body and dipped the damn whips in goat blood. And this was a way of, whoever the women was that got hit with the goat whip, that was a way of help making them more fertile. You know what I'm saying? It was a ritual and a ceremony to where, they felt like if they was to get hit with the whip, you understand, they would be more fertile. And you know what I'm saying? So this is one of those perverted holidays. You understand what I'm saying? That they just don't talk about. Now, it took me right back. You understand what I'm saying? To this shit. You understand what I'm saying? What you call S&M. You understand what I'm saying? This ain't the goat hide. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the goat hide, but this is what it is. You got the whip today. You understand what I'm saying? The one to the right, that's more like the whip that they're using and shit. You understand what I'm saying? And they got all type of crazy shit. You understand? Nobody really relate. I just saw a whole lot of videos on Lupercalia, but I ain't never seen one of them make this reference. You know what I'm saying? Because soon as I seen them whipping them, I say, well, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Let me get back up there. When I seen the whippings going on, you know what I'm saying? I say, well, damn, if they want to be whipped, that shit sound like S&M. You know what I'm saying? And now you got Rihanna out, got a song out called S&M, if I'm not mistaken, where she say, chains and whips excite me. I say, man, what the hell is wrong with this woman? I've been showed people in the making of the nigga, the making of the white man, that all they did with pornography was commercialize the slave trade. That's all they did. That's all the fuck they did, was commercialize the shit that they was doing to us in slavery. So, we talking about a PG version of African history that just, because if you told the truth, the only question that the world is gonna ask you is, why the fuck have you not risen up on this motherfucker? How could you still be under the authority of this man after all the shit that he done to you? You see what I'm saying? And so today, I didn't even cut that one up. Today, all throughout, they still doing Lupercalia. See what I'm saying? So they was whooping the shit out them there. So you thinking they was running through there whooping their ass. Okay, that ain't just you know what I'm saying? They had some goat hide and shit, this, that, and the third. The practice is still going on right now today. You see what I'm saying? With that sick, perverted shit. So Saturnalia, Lupercalia, Bacchanalia, that's Valentine's Day. Okay, that's Valentine's Day. Okay, many of the sisters gonna go out there and get them some, for erotic to put on and shit. Some of them might want the goddamn, where that said at. Y'all might go get y'all one of these 8-piece sets. You understand what I'm saying? Go up in there, chain, motherfucker, goddamn, what the fuck is going on up in here, nigga? You know what I'm saying? They got all kind of shit, blindfold, and you understand what I'm saying? They got shit for your titty nipples and all kind of crazy ass shit. Don't want to talk about it. Y'all want to commercialize. That's why you don't want to be free. You understand what I'm saying? Wait a minute, let me come out for a second. You know, no, I'm gonna stay right on there. And I don't need to, you know, I sometimes I think family need to see what the fuck I'm talking about. Then sometimes I think I just need to stay on in here and deal with what I need to be dealing with. Okay, so let me go here. You see, let me go here. Let me go here. So when we talking about how then does a heart with a stake through it becomes a symbol of love. So when you look at this right here, this is Dracula. You see what I'm saying? And so you see the wooden stake, which is nothing but the arrow. You understand what I'm saying? It's no different than, you understand, the cupid, you understand, the motherfucker shooting an arrow through your heart is not a symbol of love at all. It's a symbol of death. We got to wake up today. Okay, who tricked us into believing that this was a day of love when all the symbolism is right there in front of your motherfucking face, showing you that it's a holiday of death? You see what I'm saying? So when you see this, you see what I'm saying? When you see an arrow, which is a stake, okay? The arrow is a stake going through the motherfucking heart. How does this image, you know what I'm saying, invoke love in your motherfucking heart and your life? How does it do that? And then let me show people that that's not the actual shape of a heart. That's not the actual shape of the heart. So what the fuck is it in reality? See, that's a hidden symbolism right there that we got to open up right there. You see what I'm saying? Let me go here and show you what it is. See, that right there is Pan. See, the heart with the arrow also represents the goat sacrifice. We talking about the Lupercalia. We talking about the blood. So when you look down at the bottom, my bloody Valentine, you see a real heart inside of the box. That's not no motherfucking shape of no heart. So what is it? That nigga is many symbolisms inside of that. But really what is, you look at the goat, you see what the fraudulent heart shape right there in the goat's horns. When you put the goddamn heart in there, you see that it's Pan, that's Saturnistic. You see what I'm saying? Child sacrifice. You see what I'm saying? Blood sacrifice right there. You see what I'm saying? My bloody Valentine. We got to wake up today. There it is. You know? So you if you don't believe it, motherfucker, let your lying eyes fool you. You see, let your lying eyes fool you. That's not the shape of no damn heart. Okay, let me go down here. I want to deal with some shit today. You see what I'm saying? I want to deal with some shit today. I'm gonna come back here. You see what I'm saying? And so now, you know, I'm gonna get on that Jesus shit because this is the blood of Jesus. This is the body of Jesus and shit. You know what I'm saying? And a part of Jesus. Let me deal with this shit. Let me go down here. Let me go down here, y'all. Let me go down here and get this shit and go hard by it. You understand what I'm saying? You see right there the heart, the fake heart, which is Saturnistic. You see it in fucking chains, in thorns, and you see the blood dripping as if the heart been snatched from the motherfucking chest. You see what I'm saying? And so you on Jesus is to be identified with Bacchus, god of fertility, grapes and wine. Okay, and so when you see this shit, just like the vampire with the stake through his heart. Now this is the bleeding heart of Jesus, the bleeding heart of Mary. You see what I'm saying? And you see the motherfucking sword through the goddamn heart. You see what I'm saying? Every one of these motherfuckers is an arrow through the heart with cupids and erots. And then you come to Jesus and Mary and the bleeding heart, and you see right there to the right, you see where the heart then been stabbed by the spear. You see what I'm saying? Let me take that out. Let me go back. Let me take that out of there. So you can see the effect. See the effect of what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? Look at it. So you see this motherfucker all beat up and shit, and you telling me that they squeezing the blood of this motherfucker's heart in the cup and symbolically you drinking the fucking blood out of this motherfucker's bleeding heart? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. I don't give a fuck who, what, when. I don't give a fuck. You're not gonna tell me I'm gonna be a part of no dumb shit like this. This is motherfucking vampirism, nigga. This blood sacrifice. So when you look at Jesus and shit, he's a blood. And so what is the difference between him and the goddamn the vampire? Wait a minute, let me come down here. Let me, I got some shit in here, man. I got some shit in here. Let me show y'all something. Let me blow this shit up. I mean, let's get real. Let's get real. Okay, let me blow this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Let me blow this shit up. Okay, so here he is. This is your mass in your communion. Which is what is the difference between Jesus and Dracula? Okay, when you go to kill Dracula, you stick a motherfucking stake through his heart. And this the exact same way that Dracula died is the same way, exact way Jesus died. Do y'all understand that? So what's the fucking difference between Jesus and Dracula? Can somebody tell me that? Any good Christian out there can tell me that? You see what I'm saying? So this man and his body and you eating his body, which is cannibalism. Now tell me what the fuck is the difference between this and that? Huh? One motherfucker just being up front and the other motherfucker is hiding behind symbolism, what the true reality of what the fuck is going on. You see what I'm saying? Look at this. Okay, look at this. Let me go back. Okay, I thought this was but there it is. So that's a damn heart right there. So what the difference between this and this? You see what I'm saying? What the fuck is the difference? There is no difference. Look at this. If you seen somebody, motherfucker, eating a heart and drinking blood out of a goddamn heart, you would call that motherfucker a zombie, a fucking devil, a demon, a goddamn vampire. But then you come over here and indulge in this blood sacrifice, cannibalistic ritual, and you say this Christianity. Something wrong here. Your niggas is hiding behind some very sick shit, and you don't know, and that's why you ill. You know, subliminally you ill and don't even know it. Because down in the psyche of your mind, something is telling you, nigga, this shit ain't right. But in the conscious, you can't understand it because the symbolisms have not been decoded to you yet. You see what I'm saying? Let me move here. You see what I'm saying? And so again, wait a minute. Where that one at? Where that one at? Hold on. Yeah, I didn't come here to play no games today. This is the heart. This is the bleeding heart. This is the bleeding heart. Oh yeah, down here. Down here. Down here. Let me get up. You know what I'm saying? So this, you know, instead of you being up front, see, instead of you being up front about what the fuck is going on, this is a heart, nigga. This is a bleeding heart, nigga. You see what I'm saying? So if a motherfucker came in there and in front of everybody in the goddamn church with a heart in his hand and just squeezed the blood in the motherfucker cup, would you go in there and drink it? So if you wouldn't drink it consciously, why would you drink it subconsciously? That I don't understand that. If you wouldn't eat the flesh of a motherfucking man, so right here you see the arrow through the heart. You see the arrow through the heart, horns up, and so that. Wait a minute. Let me go on and get the Dracula. Let me go and get the Dracula. Let me do it right. Let me do it right. Let me do it right today. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do it wrong. I want to do it right. You see what I'm saying? So let me go on here and get Dracula. Let me go and get Dracula. Okay? Let me go and get old weak ass Dracula. See, I'm flipping through right now. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just have to do it like that. Because if I had to try to put all this shit together, you know, at one time, I would never get done. Okay? So I'm gonna go on and put it on in there. So you see here, let me make this right. Let me make this right. Okay? Let me make this right. So you can see the full effect of what the fuck I'm trying to teach. Okay? Let me blow it up for you. So you see the arrow going through the heart of Jesus. This motherfucker died just like Dracula. It's the same fucking death. Okay? Who the fuck are you really worshiping, man? You understand? When niggas didn't never just step back to look at that shit for what the fuck it is. This man was crucified no different than Dracula was crucified. Okay? The crucifixion don't make you holy. It's just a particular kind of death. And so this man, Jesus, died no different than Dracula with a fucking arrow stake through his heart. So when you see Jesus here with the arrow through his heart, and then you see Dracula here with the stake through his heart, and then you come back up here, you understand what I'm saying? And you see Cupid with the motherfucking stake through the motherfucking heart. The question becomes, how in the fuck is this a symbol of love? You see what I'm saying? How is this a symbol of love? And what the fuck is the true meaning? See the heart? You see the heart? If you look to the right, you see the white woman right there. She did her hair in the shape of a heart. What is it? It's nothing but the goat horns. Nigga, that's all the fuck it is. It's Saturnalia, Pan, sacrifice ceremonies and rituals. Okay? Showing you who you truly believe in. Showing you, and so this is what it is. So when you see that symbol, whether it's dealing with Jesus, whether it's dealing with Q, it's Saturn. Okay? So don't get away from that, because that was a symbol. That's not the actual shape of a heart. So who created it? And what the fuck is the true meaning of why would they do that? Everything is created for a reason. Okay? Let me, and so you even come over here. You see what I'm saying? And you talking about the Aztecs. Okay, they did the same shit. You understand what I'm saying? Carving motherfuckers' hearts out their chest. Ain't no love in that. Ain't no love in no motherfucking arrow through no heart. And so that's all they got out there. When your ass go out there and buy them boxes, and like I said, most of our people ain't gonna know what that means. So I'm not blaming you, family. I'm not blaming for you, but it's a lot. And that just show you how much shit we don't know. That's all around us, being paraded all around us. You see what I'm saying? That show you how much we don't know. Now you're looking at Cupid. You see what I'm saying? Ganymede. You see the cupbearer. See, now what the fuck? And so you see Jesus famously selected the young mortal Ganymede to serve as his cupbearer on Mount Olympus. But what they don't tell you is that Zeus kidnapped the boy. So this is the king of the gods, kissing him all in the mouth. You see what I'm saying? And you could go right there. He's the cupbearer. And then you come right in the Catholic Church with their Saturnistic blood sacrifice, cannibalistic ass sacrifices. You know, and they got the cup right in there and got the little altar boy right behind them. You see what I'm saying? Saturn and Jupiter. And you see red, and you see the fire, the lightning bolt in his damn in his hand. And many times they'll show you Zeus, Jupiter, kidnapping Ganymede as an eagle. So you see the eagle right there to the right. And so you know, that's their way of not showing you the physical man, Zeus and Jupiter kidnapping the boy. So they'll put the eagle there to show. That's another symbolism to hide the fact. And so here again, you see now the one to the both of them is Cupid, because he got the fucking the arrow and the what the fuck am I talking about? The God damn it, what's the weapon called, family? I'm going so goddamn fast. Put it in there. The bow and arrow. You see what I'm saying? Got the bow in there. You see what I'm saying? Kissing him right there in his mouth. And so what I'm showing you is, you know, over and over and over and over and over and over and over. It's occurring under. So I don't want nobody to say, oh, he got one picture. No, God damn it, that's what it is. You see what I'm saying? Here you got you know, this is Jupiter as Pan. You see what I'm saying? And he about to go on in there creeping on the woman. Creeping, you understand? She laid out, and here he come in and got Cupid right with him. You know what I'm saying? While he up there plotting on her to go in there and rape her. Okay, let me come down. Now, it's about to get serious, family. It's about to get serious because a lot of the shit that we eat during these holidays, we don't know what the fuck we doing. Okay, skinning, castration, and eating a black fat flesh and body part. Got to talk about it today. See what they did over there in Switzerland? See what they did over there in Switzerland? So when y'all niggas getting all these, see, y'all don't understand a lot of the shit that y'all eating, the symbolisms behind that. Okay? Y'all don't understand. They show you how they disrespect. So I'm just trying to show you before I move over into other areas, when I show you these cakes and shit, and I show you the different type of flavors that they use, that strawberry, that motherfucking raspberry, which is symbolic of blood. You see what I'm saying? Then you get eggs and shit, chocolate eggs with cream filling. You see what I'm saying? You're going to get all type of shit. And you don't understand the symbolisms in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that, nigga. It ain't no, don't be eating no Twinkies and no goddamn Susie Q's and all of that shit, nigga. Don't you see this shit? See, but you didn't understand. But see, now they coming on out the box now today. You see what I'm saying? Got the little strawberry, got the red, white, and black, symbolisms and shit to let you know exactly what they dealing with. Now, when you go to the Congo during the old wretched era of Leopold, which was in the early 1900s, mid 1900s, they was over there, cutting off all type of body parts. And you got to understand that they're cannibals, man. You know what I'm saying? I can get off into Jeffrey Dahmer, and I can go get off into this other, I forget this other crazy serial killer name, who was even skint his own mama and made furniture out of their goddamn skin. So this been going on where they take the skin off of your damn body. Okay, most of us who know our history know that they were castrating a lot of our brothers. You understand what I'm saying? And what the hell you thought they was doing with the damn, the fowlers? What did you think? They was cutting off of body parts and they was cooking the damn body, eating the damn. Some of them just eat them damn raw. And that's why part 2 got to come in the way. Here he is, King Leopold of Belgium, and his murderous motherfucking genocide in the Congo. And you see right here where they would cut off their hands and whoop-de-whoop. I have to do it this way. So I can't, get too deep off into how they castrated our brother and what they did to our sisters. You understand? Very wicked shit. So now you could go into Belgium right now today, and they got the chocolate hands in the goddamn bakery where you can go in there and buy a little chocolate hand, of the set. So I'm leading you up to the symbolisms and the things that you eat, and they'll make candy out of it. You know what I'm saying? Even the eggs and shit. Those are testes. You know what I'm saying? And shit. And I showed you niggas that, and I'll go back and show you. But it might be too motherfucking X-rated for YouTube and shit. But just to show you that they make a lot of, little pastries and, a lot of little cakes and shit. And they, but the symbolisms behind why they making them, you don't even understand that shit. You see, so that's right there in the bakery. You can go right on in there and get you some chocolate hands, and they'll put a light one in there to fuck your head up because they eat their own people too. So you wouldn't understand what the fuck was going on. Okay, so let me come down here. So when you and niggas go in there and you get these eggs, see, y'all don't understand that. You don't understand these are the testes of the black man. You understand? You don't understand, and you don't understand why I got cream filling coming up out the motherfucker. See what I'm saying? This ain't no motherfucking joke. You understand? Because we talking about our family out here, nah? You know what I'm saying? I want you to use your mind, and I want you to, nigga, stop that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't be fucking symbolically engaging in some shit that's so destruction and so horrific to our African people that you gonna be so low in your character to engage in some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We cannot tie, our happiness into some garbage like this. You see what I'm saying? We can't tie our happiness, and so to our conscious sisters and brothers out here, ain't nothing wrong with getting your woman some beautiful thing that she so much deserves. But do you have to do it under these wicked circumstances? Okay? Do you have to do it under these wicked circumstances? Look at this. This is, I had to go through, and so it's whited out. Where you see that, usually when they lynch a brother, you see what I'm saying? They put the little white, they had to, because he was castrated, got his pants down, and then look to the right. Do you see that? You see them as skins. You see what I'm saying? Them as skins. They didn't skin, and you can see that them look like children. Some of them look like children, family. Them as skins. Okay, where you skin a person. So I'm just letting you know what I'm saying? They eat flesh, they eat all the body, many times eat the body parts of our people, this, that, and the third. And so when you get here, this is only symbolism. You see what I'm saying? That's showing you the greater, and then you got the whip here. You see what I'm saying? That what Lupercalia and shit. You think that shit? Go look at that S&M shit. And I study only for the sake of telling the goddamn truth. You understand what I'm saying? So they whoop a motherfucker, and motherfucker bleeding and shit and this, that, and the third. So they just didn't tap no motherfucker. They was whooping the shit out of a motherfucker. So y'all motherfuckers in here then commercialize some sick shit that been into your Greco-Roman civilization for a very long time now. Okay, for a very long time. They didn't just start with us. They had already been performing all these crazy ass acts on their own people. You see what I'm saying? Let me come on down. Let me come on down. Let me get a glimpse of all that I need to see. It's coming up on 7:20, and I just want to make sure that I get all this information in. You know what I'm saying? So that you know that number one, okay? Now here we go. I want y'all to look at this shit. You see, so you see this shit. You know what I'm saying? So you see that the strawberry is also another figure much in shape of the heart. You see what I'm saying? So when you looking at this shit, you say, oh, but in their mind, they see the heart of a man. They see the heart of a woman. And they see this shit. So they use certain types of fruits, certain types of foods that symbolically represent subconsciously what they really have a love and a lust for, which is the real blood, the real, flesh of a human being. Okay, you got your little, and then you got to understand them being up in that north. And so a lot of times the blood sacrifices like at Yuletide, you understand, will perform outside in the snow. So you would have the blood in the snow. You see what I'm saying? They would perform these sacrifices outside. And I showed you, they took that shit up down real quick. And that shit was on History Channel. So when you see the white and you see the strawberry and shit and this, that, those was the blood sacrifices that were performed in the snow. I'm sick of this shit, man. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to look behind because they hiding this shit. And so when I go back here and show you, and look at this. Look at this. So to show you again, this is to show you Bacchus. You understand what I'm saying, baby? So when they intoxicate, you niggas go get intoxicated at every motherfucking holiday and show you the boy turning up. And so what y'all think they did with them babies and shit? They get them all, and that's the same shit they do at mass and shit. Give them the wine, give them the wine, give them the, get them drunk and shit. And then they violate the babies. And so you see Jesus with the cup, just like you see Bacchus with the cup. You see what I'm saying? This is the same. And so why is not only is the baby the god of love, why the fuck is a baby the god of intoxication? You see what I'm saying? You see all of the perverted shit that, all right there, right in, subliminally in your face and many times consciously. You know what I'm saying? Not subliminally, not subconsciously, but consciously. But we don't see it because we have become, acceptable to the shit. You understand what I'm saying? It's something that we acceptable to. And many motherfuckers, now when you accept it, many of you niggas become a motherfucking violator yourself. You cannot conform to this type of lifestyle. And so right here, this is Bacchus with his son Comus. Okay, that's Comus is the first crew down there in Mardi Gras that set up Mardi Gras. Comus was the god of festivals. He's the king of the festival. So you see him as a little baby and his father Bacchus right there in a pedophilic act, where the man is even performing a pedophilic act on his own son. Okay, and so you see right here, you know, where the man hit the woman over the head and said, now you will be my Valentine. Showing you that they raping. Motherfuckers raping all down there in Mardi Gras, all down there in spring break and all other kind of, where it's just nothing but intoxicated, perverted minds. And you know what I'm saying? And at the end, they have no respect. They pan and they perverted, got the sexuality of the perverted goat god pan, which means they'll go down there and do any goddamn thing to anybody. Okay, go down there and do any goddamn thing to anybody. Okay, so again, so you see right here, you see that the strawberry is in much shape of a heart. Okay, so they ain't really eating the strawberry. They understand that it's Saturnistic. They understand that that's the goat god, and so certain fruits and certain shit is symbols of certain deities and certain rituals. And you see the chocolate covered heart. You see what I'm saying? Where symbolically, you understand what I'm saying? They eating the flesh of our people. Okay, I'm just being real. And you see the blood, you see the chocolate dripping on the damn heart. And so when I come back up here and letting you know that this is what they come all the way out with this. You see, they come all the way out with this. You understand what I'm saying? And this just one they came out and say, we don't give a fuck. You see what I'm saying? They don't want you. So you had to go read Frances Cress Welsing, the ISIS papers, and she'll break that shit down for you. She'll break that shit down for you when she talk about the balls and shit. You know what I'm saying? All the sports and shit, or the psychological, subconscious, subliminal messages that they sending motherfuckers with all this shit. You see what I'm saying? Let me come down here and get to and look at the and you know, so when you let me come right here and get this too. So you got this shit right here. Motherfucker got earrings of hearts. You see what I'm saying? And you don't believe it, motherfucker, go check out. And I might have a chance to play I will. I'm gonna play that and end with that. And then I'm gonna go into the next one. You understand? I'm gonna come out of this one and go into the next one because it's necessary to separate them. You understand? Because once you understand the rest of the shit that these motherfuckers is eating, you gonna see that eating a motherfucking nigga ain't shit. Man, y'all motherfuckers better wake up. Wake up. Wake your motherfucking ass up. You see what I'm saying? Look at this. So you got all these little chocolate balls all down in the heart. You see what I'm saying? We already didn't identify with the heart as the horns of Pan, Saturn. You see, this is a Saturnistic ritual right here with the black ball. You don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? And we're digging all the, look at that. Okay, and I'm gonna show you something just so you see. You see that right there? That's rooster. You know, mountain oysters, nigga. I'm gonna just let you know, nigga. So when I go here, this is nothing. This is only symbolisms right here. You understand what I'm saying? So you thinking this wild? Wait till we get to the next one. These mountain oysters and shit. They got that shit what they eat. They eat any motherfucking part of any motherfucking thing, nigga. Wake your ass up. So when I bring you this shit, you understand what I'm saying? This shit is real. This shit is real. And listen, this is the Japanese. And I want to show you some of the symbolism. And then look at this. Just to let you know that them is eggs, them is testes. They put the African faith right on there to let you know what it is. You understand what I'm saying? The legend. And the Japanese is one of the most racist people. Don't nobody say shit about that. They venerate Sambo more than the white boys do today. They the ones that then kept Sambo alive, the black face and the red lips. And so you see right there the little eggs of the African. They know exactly what happened to us. When we talk about gator bait, you understand what I'm saying? They took our babies and fed them to the goddamn alligators. We got to talk about that. We can't be ashamed to talk about the shit that they did. You understand what I'm saying? And they got subliminal ceremonies and rituals, and they still performing the gross rituals where our babies is coming up. What we talking about? Organ, where they stealing organs and shit. That's exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. And they don't always put it in another motherfucker heart. They eat that shit many times. Okay, y'all ain't being real with the matter. You dealing with a cannibalistic vampire individual. You understand what? If they drink, they need the fucking melanin, they need the blood and shit for, they got bleeders diseases, all type of diseases. They'll push their blood out and push your blood in, hoping that it'll help cure some of the goddamn diseases that they got. I got to be real today. See this? Fancy a nut cluster? Fancy a nut cluster? Okay, so it's letting you know. See, that's subliminal. That's subconscious to let you know that them is nuts. You see the chocolate nuts and you see the blood, you know what I'm saying? The red blood, and you see the image, the subliminal image of Pan with the two horns forming what you think is the heart. It's not no damn heart. Ain't no goddamn heart, nigga. That's the face and the head of Pan on there. Okay, and Saturn, who ate the children, and I got to go there. So when you see this, and you know what I'm saying, let me go up here so you can see this. And we coming up, on 7:30, and I just want, on 8:30, and I just want to be, because I need to go into the other one just the same and keep it moving. You see what I'm saying? Let me go on down here, and so you can see right here, Saturn. You see what I'm saying? Right here. Right here. Let me go here. So you can see it. You see what I'm saying? And you see down at the bottom, you see him eating the children, and in the middle, you see him carrying the children off. You know what I'm saying? So this is who you're looking at. You understand what I'm saying? Bacchus, and, during New Year's Eve and shit, and you see, that he's the god, the New Year baby and all the intoxication. But when you peel back that Father Time shit, see, this is Father Time. And you see the little boy there, baby new. See, they didn't motherfucking dumbed it down so you could take it. But Father Time and baby New Year ain't nothing but Cronus and him sacrificing them goddamn babies. That's all the fuck it is. So this is what when you dealing with Valentine's Day and you dealing with goddamn Lupercalia and you dealing with Saturnalia and you dealing with Bacchanalia, that's the fuck. What the fuck you dealing with? Let me get on back down here. I got so much shit in here, it's ridiculous. And, I can, show you some things right here, which I done already showed you. And then you'll come right here, and then you'll come right to Mardi Gras, and you'll see right there the Bacchanalia. That's the name of the float. That's the name of the goddamn float. You see, that's Comus. That's the king. That's the son of Bacchus. But see, this is him as a man. But they want that, he'd be showing. And here's your Saturnalia. You see what I'm saying? That's the name of the float. Okay, I ain't making the shit up. There your Lupercalia right there. You see what I'm saying? You can see the two boys up on it, and you see who pushing that shit. You see that's them goddamn Shriners and them goddamn Masons. And you always see the little Shriner there with the boy. Look at this shit. And you see the Shriner there, and that's their symbol, and they got the little boy, and then you come right on over here, and they got they got all this shit up here with pedophilic, motherfucking homosexual goddamn floats, and they got little babies and shit. What kind of shit is this? What's really going on behind the scenes with this? So this is Lupercalia at the Mardi Gras for anybody that want to motherfucking know if Seti didn't back up his motherfucking claim to what the fuck this is. This is Valentine. Lupercalia is Valentine's Day. Okay, that's what it is. So you see the little boys right there in their bestiality being raised by this she-wolf. And so this is what you're dealing with today, family. So hopefully you understand, you wake your ass up. You wake your ass up. Let me come on down here. And just to top it off, and I'm going to end with this. They still got part of it over there in the this is Slovakia, okay? That Easter Monday tradition of whipping girls into hell. No thanks. They still got the Lupercalia practice over in Slovakia, but today, you know, they hit them with these type of whips, and you can see them right there, and you can look it up. You understand what I'm saying? They on Easter morning, you understand, but it's really Lupercalia. You see what I'm saying? They run around, throw water on the little girls, right? And then they hit them with the little whips, which is a carryover from Lupercalia. But today, many of you perverted niggas just go ahead and get the S&M. And wait a minute, let me go on. Let me, while I'm there, where's here we go. Here we go. Rihanna. And look what she got in her mouth. And look at her. All of that is satanistic. Blood, sacrifice, animalistic sacrifice. Got that shit all in her mouth. But I hope I got that shit on moderate, because I don't want that shit to come down. But where's she at? Wait a minute, where that shit at? Rihanna, where it say chains and whips. Because they got her ass in there on some crazy shit. They got her ass in there on some crazy shit. I think this shit right here. I don't want no crazy shit to pop up. I just wanted to show Rihanna. But everybody knows she got that video out. And then all you see is Lupercalia shit. Nigga, that's Lupercalia. That's the motherfucker. Back then they used the goat skin and weave that shit together. But today they just use the motherfucker. Let me put Rihanna's name in there. I seen one I wanted to show, but I think it might have been too much. You know what I'm saying? But it boils down to what, you know, she say chains and whips excite me. So right there, I already know where she got that from. I ain't gonna keep looking for it no more, because everybody already know. This the damn video right there. S&M. You see what I'm saying? Chains and whips excite me. Okay? And we looking at what the hell happened to our people, and she got enough to be that fucking insensitive to say some shit like that. Let me come on out. So family, I did my service today on Your Bloody Valentine. What did I go over today? That a heart with an arrow in it does not mean love, it means death. That your bleeding heart of Jesus is the same actual death of Dracula with the stake through his heart. When you look at the symbol of a heart today, it's not in the image of a real heart. When you look at the goat, and I'm going to show it to you for the last time. I need to show y'all that one more time so you can see it. And you can, whatever you got. And family, thank all y'all for y'all support. You know what I'm saying? One love. So thank you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love to come up here and do what the hell I do, because my family support me and I can come be the best person and be the best teacher I could be and give 100% of my energy to my people. There it is right there. You see what I'm saying? There it is right there. And when you look at it, you know exactly what it is. Nigga, that's Pan. That's the goat. Nigga, that's the goat. That's the bloody ceremonies and rituals of the goat. And I'm going to come back on down here and show you once again that, you know, and I'm going to go on out and show you that, you understand, this is no different than some wickedness, zombie shit, eating the flesh of a human being. Is just as sick. One is conscious, one is subconscious and subliminal. Okay? You cannot act like this shit is something of worship or something to venerate. Nigga, you got to come the fuck on up out of this. Show this shit to the family. Let me come on down and show you once again. You understand what I'm saying? That This is the death of Jesus Christ with the arrow through his heart. Is no different than the death of Dracula. What the fuck is y'all talking about? You understand what I'm saying? So peel back all of that shit and understand that when you looking at all this shit out here, many of these goddamn foods that you niggas is eating is nothing but goddamn symbolic human sacrifice, human cannibalistic ceremonies. And look at this. I got to go. I can't leave this out. I can't leave this out. Look at this. These are Valentine cards. And got one of the brothers hanging from a tree. Got one of the brothers, be my Valentine. I'll be hanged if yo is going to say no. If yo is going to say no. Okay, I'll be hanged. And then you got the other, I'm in a stew over you. Got our people like cannibals, and they the real cannibals. That's projection. You see what I'm saying? It's beats all how much I like you. I like you, Valentine. You see what I'm saying? Got our people, to be my Valentine. Got them looking coonish. Got them doing some Sambo coon shit. You see what I'm saying? We got to come up, but we can't give these people no money and for no damn sick shit like this. And they've been shitting on us all along. Okay? So family, I'm going to come on up out of this. I did my justice for the day on Valentine's Day. I'm about to take a short break, and I guarantee you, see, it's going to relate to what I'm going to show on this next one, because I'm going to really bring it home on what the fuck people eat out here. And when I show you what the fuck people eating out here, you going to know eating a motherfucking nigga ain't nothing. You understand what I'm saying? That's like eating a goddamn candy bar to these motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? Because they didn't motherfucking massacre every motherfucking thing under the sun. You got to know what your enemy is eating, what his diet. And then you gonna know what the fuck you eating. And I'm gonna tell you, this shit is shocking. So don't you go no motherfucking where. I'm out, and then I'm gonna be right back. How y'all doing out there, family? How y'all doing out there? Please don't go nowhere. Give me, I'm gonna take five minutes. I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna come in. Give me 5 minutes and I'm gonna be right back at y'all ass again. All right? Was the information valuable? Did you see it? Go back and do more research. Did you see it? All right then. God damn it, I need to know if you saw it. I got to always know. Because if I didn't goddamn, you know what I'm saying, I didn't do what I was supposed to do. All right. Give me 5 minutes, 10 minutes at the most. I'll be right back. Thank you, family, for all your support. See you soon.